Hello, gentlemen and lady. How are you guys? All right. Hope all is well. Thank you for coming in, saying hi. Here we go. Talking about car wrap design. This is Michael with Justifiedesign. Good to be with you today. Let's look at some stuff here. I think, here we go. Oop. Okay. Let's look at some of these cars. We'll have some fun. Let's view the car first. Here we go. So this, well, car design, I studied some very little. I studied industrial design in college, UIC, University of Illinois, Chicago. I went to Italy, studied a little bit there, urban design, did some work in Italy, and then came back to the United States. So after a couple years. So I want to talk to you about some what I think are good car designs, and also something that could be good for the industry. I believe this particular went all the way back here to Forza Horizon 5 or Forza 5, Forza Motorsports 5, which is an old program, but it's a good example of using 3D rendering, 3D maps of cars to do this type of designing, and this is what I think is it is. It's a big industry. A lot of cars use wraps. A lot of race cars, Formula One, all sorts of stuff like that. Yes, and hopefully, hi chatters. Let me know if you want to see something or you want to talk about something on the chat. Hello. Hopefully, yeah, we're going to talk about some car designs. You may have seen these before. I've had them in various in various different forms of social media. And so, but they're successful. I think this is a very successful design, this first one. Falcon is a tire brand, and let's see here. This is a car, particularly this car and this wrap design would be used for branding for their company. Good color choices. I think the color matches well in their with their logo. And this particular car, like I said, would be a car that would be used to be as a sales car, to go from shop to shop, talk about their product, make orders, fill out stuff, talk to them about all sorts of different things. And this particular branding could be used on delivery vans, all sorts of stuff, even larger transports where they're transporting a lot of stuff, semi trucks and stuff like that. So, but I think this is very effective. It shows their logo off very effectively. It's a good accent, uses the accent color, not the main color, so it doesn't drown it out. I think it's an exceptional use of and high, just a companion, so to speak, to their branding and what they've done as far as their logo and stuff like that. So I think car wrap, successful design for it. I think it really just pops. I think it's a beautiful thing. I like the white rims and stuff like that. I think it's pretty neat. So. And I like the way the stripes going. I was looking at this earlier. I like this idea of the the front stripes right there. I like this overhead view too, going over top of it. So yeah, so these the idea of racing stripes and stuff like that, and just kind of changing that, something new. So it looks a little bit like racing stripes, but yet it's not racing stripes. So I think that's a pretty neat idea. So this first one I think is let's see how we can do this. Okay. So this again, we're going to get some closer looks at it. I'm not going to take too much time per design here. We've got about 6 of them to go through, and so let's just push Forza Vista and it'll keep going. So yeah, we've got a few designs to go through. I'm going to try to get this done in about a half an hour if I can, Lord willing. And so, but we're having fun. So I think it's an awesome design. I think it's very successful. Like I said, for the company, could be a really good branding. So, and I'm thankful for the design. So, you see some close-up images, how the wrap company could tuck those seams in and make it all nice. They do an excellent job. A lot of companies out there doing a great job in this kind of things. You see them on YouTube too as well. Some great guys. CK Design, I think, does an exceptional job on what he's done. Good company. I like the way he presents his wraps and stuff like that for the YouTube channel and stuff. Really well done. And so I think that this particular wrap too, I did a tinting almost of the same color, and I do like to do that. I like to kind of show off that the tinting and bring the wrap further into the car idea. So really you're changing the whole car and not just leaving the windows out, because the windows are an element. So to have a different color or something like that, just even a color that might be a little bit transparent on the inside, but yet show a little bit of that color on the outside, I think that's could be a possibility. Now I like a dark, even dark black tint also too as well. But I think that this is a very successful design. So. And I like the front. I think the cowl, that's really neat. White rims and tires, and, with black rubber tires. So yeah, I think it's a sharp design. So all right, let's see what we have next. Get into the menu here. Okay, excellent. Let's view car first. This is Audi R8, and it is also an exceptional design. Let's look at it a little bit closer. Very simple. This is like the other one. This didn't take much time to do to design it, but yet it's unique. It's different. It's got there could be other elements of branding added if the person, the end user, requested that. But as far as a plain wrap, this is a good one. So with the color choice there, I think it's really nice. And let's go back that way. And the flat black too as well. And I want to show you something here, if I can manage the excellent. Get in car. Okay. So I was talking about this earlier, but I think that this particular wrap, there doesn't seem like there's a lot going on here, but there is, but it's subtle. This matte black finish is also a carbon fiber finish, as you can see here in some of the detail shots. But I think it works really well with the color stripe, and the way the diagonal too as well. I think works with the shape of the car. You don't see that kind of thing hardly ever. Most of the stripes are going straight forward. I think it's creative. I think it's something unique, something beautiful too as well. I think that I think on this particular, it shows the red tinting of the windows too, I think, and so it shows, yeah. And so this reminds me too of maybe some royalty, the way they wear those stripes. That's sort of something that comes. There's something that works there. There's something comes across, some sort of I don't know what it is. It's a cow or something. I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I apologize. But I think that this is really neat. Also, the stripes are matte finish. So the matte, along with the wheels, I think it all works really well together. I think the matte carbon fiber looks good against the glossy carbon fiber that they have, and the detail around the near the back wheel and stuff like that. But I think it's again, it's simple. It's a beautiful car. It's an excellent car design. Audi has done a lot of stuff. They're very similar. They came out with the Audi Avis near, I think, 1991 or something like that, which was a prototype or a, it wasn't, it was a prototype. And so I think a lot of their car design has come from that one design that it never saw the street in production. But I think that they've used a lot of those types of designs. Anybody who's a car enthusiast might know this, and you can look it up online and stuff like that. But the Audi Avis, AVUS, was where this design came from. Not sure the person who did the design, but the designer. But I think again, still simple but elegant. I mean, it'd be a nice looking car in your driveway. So, all right. All right, here we go. On to the next one. We're doing good. Let's see. This is another carbon fiber wrap. You never see these on muscle cars. I haven't seen one. I made this again. This is Forza Horizon 5. Sorry, I apologize. Forza Motorsports 5. So, but it's a really nice creative juxtaposition, so to speak. The idea of the old muscle car, and it's all, a lot of steel, right? And big motor, straightforward, used for dragging. Not much lateral movement in any of the muscle cars. That wasn't the idea. Mostly made for the drag strip. But the idea of a light car is appealing on the drag strip. So certainly. So that may be where this idea kind of popped from. But as far as a muscle car, I think it's effective. It's very unique. It's different. I've seen a lot of car shows and stuff like that, and this idea I think would show well in a car show. I really like the gloss effect of the carbon fiber and the gloss hood, the single stripe. Let's get into this a little bit here. This is just I think it's a sharp looking car. Forza Vista. We did not do that, did we? Okay. Maybe I could view car. This is better when you can go up and close it, zoom in. So this, I mean, it's just with the gloss black wheels, and this color of carbon fiber. It's really, really sharp. I like the placement of the number on the back. It's unique. A lot of placement usually is around the door and stuff like that. The placement. I think that's really interesting. I like the gloss, the way it moves from the carbon fiber into the big stripe. I think all gloss, it makes it look really shiny. It looks very good, shiny and new. I think they just got a black tint on these windows. I think so. Yep, maybe a charcoal gray and stuff like that. I don't know if you've noticed it, but the stripe, I did this on purpose. I've left it. I still trying to decide on it. Particularly this stripe. We'll get to it a little bit here. Let's just let it cycle through. But the stripe on one side, this underneath the number is one's charcoal gray and then the other one's black. They're different. And so I was a little bit indecisive probably, or I don't even know. I kind of liked them both. I was just waiting for that revelation where I was just going to go, okay, this is the color. And I'm I liked that charcoal gray color, but yet it didn't show up on the rest of the vehicle. And so the black, and I was just like, I could easily leave it black. Unless I had some other revelation to put some other gray on the vehicle. And so, but I hadn't, so I might end up changing it, but I do still like the way that gray looks. So, all right. So there you go. So there's the gray. Yep. You see the black there. So sharp looking car. Definitely a good looking car for, can we do that? You get into car or view car? No. Yes, okay. Yeah, this is, okay. So, yep, SS, Chevy Nova SS, all the chrome. So let me know, I'm going to be putting this video on YouTube too as well. Let me know, any of you who do wraps and stuff like that, do you guys, I bet you, do you guys like to take off that chrome trim that's on so many old muscle cars, like all along this front and stuff like that? How do you do that? Do you, would you prefer to do that, or would you prefer to tuck it behind there somehow? Certainly seam showing, I'm sure you guys don't want to have seam showing and stuff like that. So, but I think this is I think it's a good design. I think it's a good muscle car sport design. I think it's good. All right. Any questions? Leave them in the comments. Subscribe. Click that bell notifier so we can get back to you and get new content coming your way. So that's good stuff. Here we go. Okay. Oh, no, I want to do that. That's right. This is it. Yeah, this is exceptional. Car. Gallardo. Lamborghini Gallardo. Gallardo? I lived in Italy, and I think it's probably pronounced Gallardo. It looks like Gallardo, but it's not. Yeah. So this, I think it's this. This is. That's right. The Lord led me to do these stripes in the middle. I remember it. The Lord just gave me remembrance on it, and so it's so good. This is very Italian. This particular idea of kind of messing with the stripes and stuff like that. But anyways, this particular design, let's show it from the other side. We'll get to the, it's cool looking. This particular design has got a lot going on. There's a lot of semi-transparents in there. There's a lot of layers of even this semi-transparents. This is probably something that it can be done, certainly, but something that almost, depending on a lot of things, it would be very difficult to produce with layers. So this particular design is kind of what I'm talking about. Is this type of game, not necessarily in this game rendering or this engine, or it could be certainly. But what I'm trying to say is wireframes, wrapping, doing the design wrap on wireframe cars and wireframes, and then unwrapping those wireframes and then printing them out in flat sheets. 3 foot, 4, whatever they do, whatever. I'm sure it's all possible. And so, and this particular design is one classic case of a lot of stuff going on where it would be better if it was just one sheet that they would lay on, in cut and stuff like that. Yes, there's stretching involved, but it is what it is. You're gonna have to stretch it anyways, even if it's layers. So, anyways, I think this is it's a good idea to do something like that. So let's back out, get back in. New car, still. Can we do that? How do I do this now? Do I have to go to a new car? I think I can just let it sit. Can I? Yeah, okay. Might be able to just go into it. Successful design. This one got some downloads, I think, in the game. I put it on the store and stuff like that. But I think it's, again, the gloss. I think this particular gloss also is a little bit tinted gloss. It's not that mirror finish. And so I think it works good with all the other stuff going on. There's like a cherry, a little bit of a cherry red, semi-transparent going on in there. There's a white semi-transparent going on there. Similar. I just realized this. I think that might have been similar part of the programming that I used. The same stuff as the Falcon design, possibly, but still looks different. But I think it's successful. A little bit fun, but I think it does work with the lines of the car. I think that it's just. I think it's well done. But I mean, not but. I think it's proper usage of the branding of the different Brembo and all those different companies and stuff like that. Putting those on there. That's the type of market that this kind of thing could be in. I see a lot of the kids with the tuners and stuff like that, tuner cars, putting those kind of things on. It's a good look, could be sponsorship, possibly stuff like that. So, but the Super Leggera, this is that particular car. So it's got all that kind of stuff on it. Flashy for sure, but I think it's a sound design. So, all right, guys. I wonder if we can get. Yeah, let's try to get an over the top view of that. Can I get into there? Let's see if I can. What do we got? About 23 minutes. I think we're doing okay. We're a little bit over time, but I think we'll be all right. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. I think that's sharp. That's good. Where the stripes go all the way through. It's got that in detail on the top there. That's pretty cool. I like the way it works on the fin back there. Yep, again, semi-transparent too, That's good. Hello. Just got a message from somebody. Hello. So, really cool. Looks like a dark black tint on the windows. Black rims, classic black rims, classic Lamborghini black rims, looking good. Chrome. Tail there with the red lights, red brake lights and stuff. It's a sharp car. Looks good. Any wrap would look good on this car, right? All right. All right, here we go. We're getting there. Okay. Got a couple more to show you really. How can we do that? Okay. Anyways, this was my first one that I ever did. And so again, we're at Forza 5, so we're showing you all the stuff that's been that I've done a while back. So let's do this. Toyota Supra. Again, a chrome. Yep, that Audi Avis inspiration, potentially. Anyways, so chrome car with the black stripe, again, semi-transparent. This looks good. Big branding on the back. Sporting that. Good stuff. Giving the shout outs to all the car companies, all that stuff. That's good stuff. So different on both sides on this particular one. But I think this also, as a first design, I think it's still successful. Took me a while to figure out just how to do those red stripes there, but I think that those are really sharp too as well. I think good big black glossy stripe, or just glossy hood, sorry, yeah. Big glossy hood with the red glossy stripes on it. That looks good because there's other red, there's other red in the vehicle, so that kind of ties through. Looks pretty good. Excellent tuner car. I think it's really neat. Also, I think that it's good. What was it? Oh yeah, these side stripes. Again, so not necessarily bound at all to the shape the lines, the particular lines of the car. But yet I think these stripes work well with the car. Something really interesting. One thing I thought of too was how the stripes could. I might still end up doing this. The program's still, it's good. So how the stripes could go over top of the car too as well, and connect on the other side. So that is possible through this design, this program here. So chrome wheels to match the chrome, looks pretty good. It could have been black. I think chrome still works pretty good, but I think that it could have been like a black chrome or something like that. Even like the stripe, if it was a black chrome, that would look really good. But I still think it looks good. So I like the black hood scoop, or the front scoop there. Those have particular names that you guys could probably tell me in the comments. So you guys are awesome. I appreciate you. We're getting done. 28:45. I got one more car to show you. We didn't do the Forza Vista on that one. Here it is. So this is my last car of the night. We'll just close on this one. I just again want to say thank you guys. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, please. So comment also down in the comments, and we'll talk about stuff like that. If you have any car wrap ideas or any things or anything like that you want to talk about, just please do. So this particular car wrap, yes, it's diamond plate. I haven't seen it before, but I think it is. I think they do have this diamond. Some of these car wrap, anybody who's doing car wraps could let me know. This was done a while back too. They might have it now, but very interesting. Obviously, diamond plate would be not aerodynamic at all, but that's not really what this was. This particular thing was this particular design was about fun, and it was just being free with the materials, and just kind of coming up with something. The white, the black, the chrome, I guess it's polished. Could be chromed, I guess, but the white and black with the wispy white in the black with the chrome, I thought it was successful. And also, again, wispy, I mean by semi-transparent in a lot of places. Those front and also white wheels again. I've got another car to show you guys. That'll be in the next time. But that's that's about it. We're about 30 minutes, a little bit over 30 minutes. But this is one of my more successful designs too as well. Sharp looking car, absolutely beautiful. Good branding, good placement, all that stuff. Really neat stripes and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Sorry to go so quick, but you guys are awesome. Talk to you soon. All right. All right.